Hey everybody, it's Stock Picks by Tim here, and I want to talk about the overall market. I also want to talk about cryptos real quick. I'm going to bring up a new stock that I purchased, haven't talked about before, and then I'm also going to give you my thoughts on Matterport. We have a quite green day, and I'm going to be looking for it to pull back, but I'm going to go over the chart on that as well. Now, let's get into this. First off, the overall market's pretty green. We've got a lot of the large caps up a nice 1-2%. And then Nasdaq's up pretty good. Dow and S&P are relatively flat, a little bit up. Now, if you want to look at this yourself, this is just the heat map on TradingView. I'll leave you guys a link below if you want to check it out. I think it's kind of cool and just kind of gives you an idea of the overall market, what different sectors are doing, and definitely recommend checking it out. I'm going to look over what crypto's doing lately, and then I'm going to get into the stock. Spoiler alert, it's Cleveland Cliffs. But let's get into crypto. Now we've got Bitcoin running up a nice almost 3%, although in the 7-day it's still down 8%. Looks like we did bounce over that 40,000. I did tell you if we break that support level, it's very likely we'll see the 35s. So the crisis might be averted, although we may test it again and see what happens. Now, of course, as we all know, Bitcoin's going to dictate, for the most part, the overall crypto market. So we do have a lot of other cryptos doing very well. We've got Ethereum up a nice 5%, bounced right over that 3,000. We've also got Binance up almost 10%. This is actually one that I don't have, but I really should look into Binance and buy some Binance. And then next up, of course, we've got Solana up a nice 5%. I think we're going to come towards that 200. If crypto continues to do nice, Solana's definitely going to test that 200 again and hopefully hold above it. But now we know that it can drop. If crypto drops overall, if the market drops overall, we can see Solana drop under that $200 range. So just be careful with Solana. Also Cardano. Cardano's up a nice 5%. We almost tested that dollar. I believe we got to about 110 and then we just started coming back up. And a couple others going up nice. We got Terra. We've got Polkadot up a nice 10%. All right, Polkadot's one that I'm long on, and I do like to accumulate it. They offer a nice 12% staking, and I do have this on my Voyager account. And you can actually check out the link below and get yourself $30 for signing up when you put in $100. So that's an instant 30% return, and you can stake cryptos like Polkadot and get a nice 12% on them, APY. We've also got Polygon and Avalanche up pretty nice. Polygon up quite considerably too. Shiba, we've got the meme coins up pretty good, 5% on Doge, almost 3%, about 3% on Shiba. Now, Chainlink, it was on a huge run. We're still up on the 7 days, but we are coming down a little bit. So that's kind of interesting. Chainlink was just on a rally lately. And then here, one of my favorites, Crypto Coin. This is up 2%, although where it's at, I still see it as a strong buy. I definitely see Crypto Coin as a strong buy, and of course VGX as well. VGX2 at its current price, strong buy, and this is where I definitely like to accumulate VGX and Crypto.com coin. Cosmos still running a little bit, so that's nice to see. We've also got some of the metaverse plays running up too. We've got Decentraland up a nice 4%, Axie's up 5%, Sandbox up a nice 4% almost. Gala up 4%. So it looks like the metaverse plays are doing pretty good today. We've got Facebook. Last I checked, Facebook was down, so that's kind of interesting. Typically, lately I've been noticing they somewhat run together, so that's kind of interesting to see Facebook still down. I see Facebook as a strong buy where it's at, in my personal opinion. And I think that's about it for the crypto side of things. We do have a nice green day. And our global crypto market cap is back at that 2 trillion. We did break under that shortly. Now we're back at 2 trillion. We'll see if we work our way back towards that 3 trillion or if we just kind of bounce around from here. Long term, I see the overall crypto market going up and to the right in time. If you have a long-term mindset, you can live through the short-term volatility. All right, now let's get into this stock that I've been buying lately. I want to put this on your radar. I think it's at a great price right now, although it can come down a little bit more. We were recently just under $20, and that's when I started this position, and I have been adding to it. Now we've got a very nice PE right under 6. And according to Guru Focus here, the forward PE is actually 3.8. So that's good to see a forward PE lower than the current PE. That indicates that growth is expected to continue. So it is good to see revenue increasing, although cash on hand is a little bit low. So that's one thing to be aware of. Just one complaint with this stock, and in this environment, that can be kind of a bad thing. Considering raising interest rates, if they were to, take out more loans, they're going to be charged more with raising interest rates. Although at its current price, I do see it as a buy, and I have been adding to it. Now looking at Cleveland Cliffs here on the chart, I drew this blue line here. Anything under this to me is an accumulation zone. I like to add to this. Right under 22, I see it as a pretty safe buy. I did buy it here where it's at, right above 22, but I did want some more exposure to this one. I sold it right around 23. I didn't get to take that whole top, but I started seeing the red come in, so I did sell it right around 23, made a little profit. I was buying this from 19 to about 21, and took a nice little gain, but I reinvested that at this price, and I have a little more cash on the side to invest a little heavier this time if Cleveland Cliffs can dip in the low to under 20. I wanted exposure to this industry in 2022. They are the largest flat-rolled steel producer in North America, and I think with the infrastructure bill, more building going on through 2022, bridges being built, etc., I think this company is primed to take off. Now next up, I want to quickly give you my thoughts on Matterport before I sign off here. So we have a really green day today. We're up about 8.5%, but I don't expect this to continue. I personally don't expect this trend to continue throughout the month. I think it's honestly a fake out. Now looking at the chart, we're looking pretty bullish. All right, we've got the RSI pointing up, we've got the MACD pointing up, we've still got green coming through, and we have this nice double bottom or W just ran up ridiculously here. I think it's just following this pattern. Once it went up halfway, it continued, and I think we're due to come back a little bit. Also, we've got a lot of headwinds coming in the end of January, okay? But January 14, I do expect this to have a short-term pop, maybe through the 14th, 15th, have just a very short-term pop, and then coming up towards the end of January, start coming in with a little bit more fear, all right? So, but I do like accumulating at this price. I'm okay with buying at this price, but I do think it'll come lower. So if you're really patient with Matterport, look for the 16s again, look for the 15s even. I definitely don't see it as a stretch of the imagination to see this in the 15s, 14s even, through the end of January. I think this is a bit of a fake out, so just be careful with Matterport. I didn't buy today, I did buy a little yesterday, but I might buy at some point this week if we do have a little bit more red, but I'm going to continue to wait on this one. I'm not going to buy it at this current price, I'm going to wait. So I'm about halfway to a fully built out position on Matterport, but I can see some more red coming. So just be careful, guys. Keep an eye on this. But another way to think about this is it has ran down quite a bit. We were in the 22, 25 range, and then over the last couple days, we've just been running down quite a lot. There's a lot of fear with the lockup expiration and the redemption of warrants, and also their earnings coming in February. So there's a little bit of fear with this one, a little bit of uncertainty here. But if you have more than a 6-month time horizon, I think even at its current price is an okay time to buy. I do think so. But that's basically all I got for you guys. Just a quick update on the overall market, what crypto's doing, and new stock to keep an eye on. Check out Cleveland Cliffs. Also, my thoughts on Matterport, MTTR. Keep an eye on Matterport throughout January. I think we can catch it at a lower price. But thanks so much, guys, for watching. Consider hitting the like and subscribe. I put out videos every single day. And until next time, peace.